Hey guys, Miata Man here. This is part 2 of the water in your trunk video. And as you can tell, we've got a little bit of a leak happening in here still. So originally we had a leak coming from the drain cups where the rain rail drains into in the first video. And we've had a lot of rain again here. So we've still got a bit of water coming in. And what I found was there's a little plastic receiver that one of the screws goes through right there. And I found a drip of water coming from that. So what that tells me is that there's water coming past the rain rail somehow. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in the car and we're going to inspect it and have a look. And I'll show you the easy way to do that. Good news though, we did solve the little leak that was coming from the taillight gasket. I installed a new gasket and also put in a little bit of silicone grease around where the screws, or actually the studs or the bolts go through it, and also the little post there, the little plastic post right here. So I put a little bit of silicone grease on that and reinserted that, and that's dry as a bone now. So that's solved. The drains were cleared, and now we just have to have a look at the rain rail. So let's go in the car and have a look. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my clip removal tool here. And what I've done is I've removed a few of the Christmas tree plugs here. That's what they look like. And that will allow me to then pull this down a little bit and have a look at what's going on in there. So right away, so let me just explain to you what we've got here. I'm going to take a couple more of these guys out. So I'm going to get my Christmas tree plug remover. There we go. I'll get that one too. We'll have a look at a good section of this rain rail. It's a little dark in there, but there we go. Okay, so now that we've got a few of those out of the way, now I can pull this down a little bit. And what we're looking at here is the retaining bars. These are the metal bars that hold the back of the soft top and the rain rail to the body of the car. So it could be that, you know, these are loose, which I doubt they are, because I actually put this top on a few years ago. But you can see we've got a drip there coming from behind the rain rail. The other side's dry as a bone. It's not leaking at all. It's only, let's see here. I think it's just coming out here mainly, and maybe a little bit there as well. And then you can see where it's traveling. I'll just pull this up here as well so you can see. There we go. So what it's doing is it's collecting there. And that screw there is the top side of what I showed you when we were in the trunk. There was a little white plastic receiver that screw goes into. So the water's accumulating and it's going through these holes here into the trunk, and it's also making its way through there. So we've pinpointed where it's coming from. The next thing we need to do, of course, is actually figure out how to stop it from coming in. Because this rain rail itself is actually a second gen rain rail. It's an NB rain rail because this 1991 has a top on it off of a 2000. So it's got the good rain rail on it. So I'm not totally sure why it's leaking yet. But that's how you find out where it's leaking. I'll do another video later on after this one. It'll be part 3. And I'll explore further on why it's coming in through there. So I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and watch out for part 3 of how I'm getting water in my trunk. Happy New Year, guys. Have a great day.